Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Before I go on with the video, I first want to thank all of you who have shown love and support to this channel. I appreciate all the feedback and I hope to continue the journey with all of you. If you guys are tuning in for the first time, make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any of my future content. Now circling back to today's video, despite all the news and rumors of new GPUs slated to be released later this year, we cannot forget how well old cards perform even in 2020. In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about the RX 570. Now this card released 3 years ago and can still be had new at retailers today for anywhere between $130 to $180 depending on the configuration, because you can get this in 4GB and 8GB variants. What's more appealing about this card is that you can find it in the used market for under $100 or even under $80 if you're lucky. I personally picked up this card, the MSI Gaming X 4GB variant, for $65, and I've been very impressed with how well it can do. Now for my testing, I decided to pair this card with an Intel i7 6700 and 8GB of RAM. The reason why I chose this is that I could have gone with a 3300X, but that chip is nowhere to be found at retailers today, at least in the US, and that 6700 and 8GB of RAM was actually taken from an old Dell Optiplex. I figured a lot of people trying to buy a used card for an old machine would have some similar configurations with that, so I decided just to go with that configuration. So what does a 3-year-old card for under $100 get you today? Let's jump into the benchmarks and find out. So jumping right into the benchmarks, first game is Grand Theft Auto 5, and with its highest preset, I got 72.5 frames per second with 1% lows of 59.3. Dropping it down to its next preset, high, I got 97.5 FPS with 1% lows of 72. The next game is Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and for some reason I could not get it to run at its highest preset without running into stability issues, so I decided to go for its medium preset, and with that I got 62 frames per second with 1% lows of 45. Jumping into Overwatch at its epic preset, I got 91.7 frames per second and 1% lows of 81.1. Dropping it down to its Ultra preset gave me 119.4 frames per second with 1% lows of 102.7. In Fortnite, at its Epic preset, I got 63.4 FPS with 1% lows of 31.8. Actually had some stability issues with this preset, but dropping it down to high gave me 91.7 FPS with 1% lows of 68.2. Call of Duty Warzone at its highest preset gave me 45.3 FPS with 1% lows of 20. Definitely not a smooth performance for me, but dropping it down to its normal preset gave me 65.2 FPS with 1% lows of 50.6, which is acceptable for this. And lastly, Forza Horizon 4 at its Ultra preset gave me 56.3 FPS with 1% lows of 44.1, and dropping it to its high preset gave me 70.7 frames per second with 1% lows of 53.3. So there you guys have it. 1080p, 60 FPS for a card that you can find under $100 or even under $80 seems to be like an incredible deal. Obviously, playing with the presets can net you higher FPS. I just chose the top 2 presets per games, except for Shadow of the Tomb Raider. For some reason, that gave me horrible stability issues. But overall, the top 2 presets gives you incredible performance, and dropping them even lower will net you higher FPS. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to hit like, and also don't forget to subscribe to see more content coming soon. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.